Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. um, in this video we are going to do some weekly analysis. The previous video I think that I did the weekly analysis. We actually analyzed GDP USD and Euro USD, and as you can see, after a week or two you can see that the forecast actually play out well. So in this video, we want to revisit them and see what exactly we are going to be looking at for in the next coming weeks. So, and as you can see, this was the last structure I dropped on GDP USD when the market was here, and I was anticipating that this move was just a pullback. Market is going to come to this other block. Market was initially responding to this fair value gap, but I was a bit comfortable seeing market trading towards this fair value gap, so I did not fall for this. So instead of me looking for sell, thinking this structure want to continue selling, I decided to wait patiently. Instead of thinking like this, I decided to wait patiently and wait for the market to give me the kind of confirmation that I need for me to trade to this zone. So, and the same approach on Euro USD. And then what we analyze actually play out exactly the way we wanted it on Euro USD. So let's dive into it. I don't think, maybe I should clear this chart and did complete top-down analysis, or I think that would be better. So let me just rush down. I don't want this video to be too long. So this GDP USD daily time frame, and then it's very clear and obvious that market was giving us bullish momentum. So now I don't want to go back for I just want to see what the market did recently, instead of just marking the whole structure and leave you guys confused. So if you were to look at it, you can see that this is obvious that the market just take out this high. So market closed above this high, and um, we have a break of structure from here, daily break of structure from here. So, and as you can see, based on our playbook, when market break structure like this, we wait for pullback that the market created before or after it break this structure, and want the market to come back for it, then before we can confirm another structure. So this is the playbook, and as you can see, we had this market take out this structure from here by closing above it, not with sweep. It's by closing above it. You can see if I expand it, you can see that the market closed above here, and this was the last pullback that the market did before breaking this structure that led to the break of this structure. And that was the only pullback that the market did not do any pullback after. So you can see that we had a pullback here, and the market came back for it and did what? And closed above. So you can see that means we establish a new break of structure above here. So instead of looking for our low below, then this is going to be our new low. That anything that violates this level will give us daily change of character. And you can see what the market did. Market was just coiling up like this, impulse correction, and boom, the market went up. So in this scenario, you can see that market systematically came for this level. I think I explained this in some of my video, and break above. We're supposed to confirm this as break of structure, but because market refused to create another, assuming that market created something like this and push up, then this will now serve as our new low. But in this scenario, that was not what market did. So, and temporarily, this break of structure is not valid yet, because this low will serve as our inducement. So the whole stuff will now be like, you have this, sorry, like you have this impulse, sorry, you have will just be like you have one leg of impulse like this, then correction, then market must come back for this, then boom to the upside. So you can see what the market was actually doing, and it means that our new inducement will be here. Our new inducement is going to be here. I don't know if you guys understand me, but if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. Let me explain this again. So let's say you have a structure that the market created. Remember, I said this break of structure, and this will confirm our break of structure. And in the process of creating another structure, market now did like this, take out this low and boom to the upside. Remember, this is supposed to be our break of structure, but because there was no inducement and market did not create another pullback like this, so it means that this inducement will be shifted to this level, then this low will still be valid, and when markets now come for it, then this will now be our extreme. This level will serve as our new inducement then. So that's why a lot of people get trapped. They will mark this level as change of character because they will think this is a complete structure, and they will be waiting to sell somewhere here, and they will get stuck out by the market. Market can easily give them small reaction, then boom to the upside. So I hope that's a bit clear now. So, and exactly that's what happened in this level. Market only look for liquidity, irrespective of where it is, we attract it. And you see, any low, anything that comes below here will give us change of character. So, and I can't figure out any valid order block here. So I know that this low is going to be a weak low. So, and you can see market reacted a little bit and market came back for it. So what I see here is market just use this high as a liquidity, this high as a liquidity, then market responded to this as an extreme. So it's a sign that this market is coming back for this low. So, but let's keep it straight to the structure alone. So, and as you can see, when we establish this, I said first thing we need to look out for now that the market is telling us that it's ready to sell is to look out for our major inducement. This is our last pullback, but this serves as our minor. But this is the major pullback. Because why is this major pullback? First of all, the way I look at it, this is the last pullback. If I'm to trace it, when the market is coming here like this, you can see this was our last pullback, then market drop. But you can see this is the pullback that the market did last, but it's inside this major pullback that the market did. And because markets refuse to what am I going to call it, and because we had an order block here, this will serve as our extreme order block, and this will serve as our decisional order block if we have any fair value if I have any valid order block here. So, and you can see this is exactly what market did. So this will serve as our daily inducement, then this will serve our 50-50 decisional order block, and this will serve as our extreme. So, and you see market get to this level, give you small reaction, and boom. So that was what happened when I was telling you guys in the previous video that this is the fair value gap that the market was responding to. This is exactly where market is coming to. So this move, I said I will be expecting a buy momentum from this move, and immediately I got the buy momentum, I bought to the upside. All I need to do is to do 4 hours, is to go to 4 hours and then look for the structure that supports that level, that supports the directional bias. And as you can see, if you have to mark the 4 hours structure, you can see when market take out this level in 4 hours. Why? Because market take out this inducement, use this as an inducement. Then what does the market do? The same thing repeats itself. You can see market push up and came back for this inducement like this, and then market blow up, market close above, it sweep this high. So the sweep in the first attempt and the candle closed in the second attempt, so which is supposed to confirm this high. But you can see immediately market mitigate this level, this low serve as our new inducement, because market do not create a visible low, a valid low when the market was going up. So although some people will mark this as their recent low, but because of my experience in the market, I know that this is the low, this is the inducement, the new inducement. This inducement will be shifted to this level as a new inducement, and then I know that there is no this level is going to be a weak low. Why? Because there is no other block that can take it out. The only thing is when the market sweep this low, and you can see the moment I see candle close, I know that this low is going to be weak and we can't use this level as our new low. So based on my experience, I switch my new low to this level as a new structure, and I look for a valid order block. So in the quest for looking for valid order block, this is the only thing I saw, and I think that it looked like it has been mitigated. But based on the experience again, I knew this is going to be our hidden POI. So if this fail, then that's likely kind of is going to be like the market is going to validate this low. So, and you can see as our hidden POI, market responded to it. But what do I do in this level? I try to buy, and market gave me a kind of small momentum to the upside and fail. So it means that this market still need more liquidity, and if you look at it, there is more liquidity resting below here. So, and there is no other valid order block or hidden POIs below. So immediately market responded to this level, and I saw the momentum, the reaction, which gave me my candlestick confirmation and my entry confirmation. I knew that we are actually going up from here. So I placed my order here, and I target my 1 to 3. So I don't take more than 1 to 3 as I used to explain. So I target this high, and you can see how lovely the market gave me a clean setup, clean trade. Actually I had two positions here because I added another one here. When the market delivered this, I think I added another one somewhere here, and I also target the same high. So I had about 5% return on investment on this trade. And because I knew that this market is going here, some people will be like, why can't you just know? I have a specific RR. I'm grateful to wherever the market gives me. So all this doesn't really matter. Another opportunity is going to come up. So it's better I take what the market has given me based on my risk management and my risk to reward, and then leave the market. So this is exactly what we had on GBPUSD. And going forward, let me clear this. Sorry, 24 hours. So going forward on GBPUSD, going forward on, what's wrong with this one? Sorry, why? I should use another one. Okay. Okay. So going forward on GBPUSD, this is exactly what we'll be having. I'll be expecting a sell momentum from this other block, and from this other block, and then if anything happen from that angle, sell momentum, my confirmation show up, then I'll be willing to sell from this level down to this level. So this can be what we'll be doing throughout this year. If this key level hold, probably market will start selling from here to here. So if we want to calculate, we can see this is about 640 pips, so which is a good um, pips to catch in the market, since we are able to forecast the higher time frame directional bias. And now in daily time frame, two things is likely to happen. It's either markets responded to this level, then drop and started dropping, or market sweep this high and start dropping. Then another thing that can happen is market give us more direction, then change character from here, telling us that we want to start going up. So immediately I see this, I will just identify probably my inducement, then my POIs, and probably my extreme POIs. So that's just so anyone that the market reacted to, then we follow it through uh, the direction. So we are not guessing, we just position for wherever the market is likely to do. So that's it for GDP USD. Um, then the other one we are going to look out for, let me look at Euro USD briefly. Euro USD briefly. Let me look at it. Okay. So this is Euro USD and I did the same analysis on Euro USD. So let me just look at it briefly. This is our new break of structure, you can see, based on daily time frame. And this is our what? This is our inducement. This is our inducement, the last low that the market created. And this is our extreme order block. So you can see market do not mitigate the extreme. Instead, market responded to this, probably the fair value gap, so which is also valid, so like this. So and for this to continue, you can see that this is going to be the next high that the market will mitigate. So based on daily time frame, we are expecting market to mitigate this level uh, and start going up or break structure and start giving us another structure. So if we have this, we are expecting the market to do like this, break this structure to confirm this. This probably going to be our new inducement. Then maybe this will be our this will be our decisional POI. If it doesn't hold, then this is going to be our new low, this level. So, but in this scenario, I will be very, very skeptical. I will be very, very observant, because I know that because market refused to mitigate this other block, market might end up coming to this level and sweep this low like this, then mitigate this other block before it start giving us the continuation in the structure. So whichever way, and then another scenario that we can expect on GU is probably market refuse to break this high, because you can see this is like a POI, an hidden POI. Market can refuse to break this high, then start dropping, and finally come and give us change of character. So remember, that's similar to what GU also did. So whichever way, we are ready, we are positioned for this whatever the direction the market is going, and we'll take advantage towards that direction. So the next pair on the list will be AUD USD. Let's check AUD USD. Sorry, since my network is a bit slow. So AUD USD, you can see I've done some analysis before. I have a trade on it yesterday and last week, this week that we're just finishing. So and it went up well. I bought from here, and the market actually deliver in lower time frame. So from this AUD USD, it's a bit complicated, but I just want to look at the immediate structure that the market is doing in weekly time frame. I checked the daily. Daily is not kind of clear, so I decided to go to weekly, and I see that okay, we can have a structure in weekly. So, and as you can see, it's obvious that this market has been bearish for a while in weekly time frame. And if we're to mark the structure, we don't need to start going up. We can see that in terms of weekly structure, this is the last break of structure that the market did. And if that's the last break of structure, then you can see market sweep this high before it finally come down to break this structure. Then it means that inducement inducement was taken out. This is the proper inducement, this place, because that's where we had the last valid pullback. So, and you can see market responded to something here and start dropping. So can see that this will represent our weekly high. And then market did what? After we had this break of structure, market tried to create another pullback. Oh, sorry. Okay. Market tried to create another pullback, tried to create a kind of small structure, but this is the last valid pullback that the market did on the on weekly. So we will use this as our new inducement for weekly. Then after that, we go to the extreme. We look at the extreme order block. So no extreme, this is the only valid order block that we had here in weekly. And the any another other block that we had, not an order block, but that I'm seeing is uh I call it hidden POI, which is this. So these are the two major things. Around this level, I can't find decisional POI. So I will be observing this level as a decisional POI, and I will be using this level as my extreme. So, but we can't just jump in using weekly time frame. And our trending range is from here then to this level. So the concept is, if you can just get your trading range and your directional bias correctly, all you need to do is to just go to your favorite lower time frame and follow the same procedure and trade towards that direction instead of getting confused. So you can see market is trading in a weekly PO high now. So and for me to have an interaction with this chart now, I want to see a confirmation in either a weekly candle confirmation for me, or a 4 hours structural confirmation for me. So if this fail, I will also be expecting something here. So any signal that I get from here or from here, I'm going to take action and I will try to set to the downside. So the scenario that is likely to happen here is either market responded to this level, kind of consolidate a bit and start dropping. So, or we have a situation whereby market will respond, the market will finally go to this level and start dropping. So, or any other thing can happen. We can have a change of character to the up, and we position again and start looking for bias to the upside. So that's just what we have on um, GDP AUD USD. And if you want to go to a daily time frame, we can still check what the daily time frame is doing based on confirmation. I can also use daily candle confirmation to jump on this trade. So if we were to mark the daily time frame, you can see that we had this market try to break above sweep, then later close, and the market try supposed to take out this inducement. And so in terms of daily time frame now, this level serve as our new inducement. This level will serve as our new inducement, and this level will serve as our new other block, and this level will serve as our new extreme other block. Any other block in between is a trap. It's an SMT. Don't fall for it. It's not that maybe it's not going to hold but once in a while, but if you look at just look at this pattern, go back to 10-15 years ago and see exactly how market is reacting to this same pattern that I'm showing you. So it's not going to be 100%, but this is close to how the algorithm actually work. So, and that's what gave me confidence to stick to it and still. So I can still get better with it, but for now, this is what I'm doing, and I'm learning the same strategy over again. So so this is what we have on GDP on AUD USD. You can see what I'm expecting is either market respond to this level like this, take out this level. So by then this will serve as our decision, and this will shift to this level. And maybe with this one fail, immediately we had a decisional POI fail, I'll be expecting the market to come back here, knowing that it's responding from our weekly POI. Then I'll sell at least first to extreme. And if the extreme fail, then that will give us a confirmation that we're actually coming down to this level. So it's very simple like that, but I'll keep you guys posted if I see anything interesting on this pair AUD USD. And the final one I want to check is Bitcoin. I like to check Bitcoin, and and see what the Bitcoin has been doing for a while. I think I did an analysis on it some times ago. So let me just use the one I haven't marked. So I'm actually expecting Bitcoin to continue buying to the upside based on my analysis, and the analysis is going to start from weekly time frame. Sorry, my network is a bit slow. Um, so analysis will start from weekly time frame. That's where I can see a clear structure. So there's no need to start going back and forth on Bitcoin, because if you look at it, it's clear and it's obvious that this is the last structure that the market did, and market close above it in the second attempt. And why is it the last structure? This is our last pullback. If you look at it closely, market did this sweep high, then now close above. So this established that we have a structure, a weekly structure indeed. So, and you can see again when the market is going, market gave us an impulse. Sorry, let me use this. So market gave us this, then this, then trying to come down, and so this is going to be our low, irrespective of what the market is doing now. This is our recent low that must be protected, and not ordinary low that must be protected. BTC also respond to kind of key levels. So if you fall in the level of support and resistance, the key levels and so on, maybe somewhere like this, you can see that you can deal with it. It's a very, very strategic price um, this thing, price that the market is reacting to. So let me call it zone. So we have this. It means that first thing is to identify our inducement like this, inducement. Then the other thing is to identify our order block. And you can see on weekly time frame, GDP is actually Bitcoin is actually responding to our weekly order block. And if this one fail, then it means that we had a change of character in weekly, and probably the market is ready to tank a little bit or heavily, whichever one. So this is what I'm seeing on GDP and Bitcoin, BTC USD. And in order to interact with this, since we are currently mitigating the extreme, and I'm also hoping that the market might also come lower, probably come to this level. If it's still going to respond, because I'm seeing this evening POI, and if you can see market sweep, you can see sweep 1 2 3 4 5, low of 5 weeks, almost more than a month and a week. So, and this level, it means that liquidity has been grabbed here. Liquidity has been grabbed there. So it means that markets can easily come here and do what, um, and bounce to the upside or do its things. So valid pullback happens here. This is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a situation whereby market is doing this. Maybe you will come and clear all this, then give us the real momentum. But whichever way the market is doing, we jump on 4 hours, weekly to 4 hours, to go and see what is actually happening here. That's going to give us the information whether market want to continue or market want to just do its thing. So if you want to look at it, we can systematically say this is the last break of structure that the market did, but it was not confirmed here. And what it got confirmed here. So it got confirmed here because this was the first sweep and the second one closed above. So it means that the buyer is still in charge. And does the market come for it after this? Yes, market came for this inducement, and in 4 hours. So we're expecting this to be our low. But as you can see, market is actually doing what? Market has taken out this low. So this is kind of a bit confusing, but based on the experience, I now decide to check what the daily is doing in terms of because if you look at it clearly, if 4 hours fail, the next level that is going to fail is daily, and if the daily fail, then the weekly is going to fail. So I know that there is a trend line liquidity here. I know that we had a trend line liquidity here. that is likely going to drop this market if as you can see, it has been violated in daily time frame. But at the same time, you can still hold this market based on uh, first, second, third touch, then the market can blow up. So, but whichever way, I'm paying attention to this zone by going back to my 4 hours and see what the 4 hours is actually doing for me. And now I can say I'm more of a sell side bias now, because what the market is doing is kind of it's telling me that I want to sell. But I can't still, because this is the higher time frame POI. Anything can still happen. Any fake out can still happen. So I'll be paying attention to what is actually happening here. So now that, let me say I want to use this as my 4 hours change of character. So where is my inducement? I will need to find my inducement. I think market has taken out kind of small inducement here, and probably this level will be at my POI. Sorry, hold on. So you can see, so I'll be expecting this to happen. So if this can happen like this, if market mitigates here and start giving me sell momentum, then I would like to sell towards this level, at least based on the analysis. So and if that one fail, that means, let me check if we have extreme order block. No, this is no extreme order block. This is the only other block that we had. So if this one fail like this will give me a sign that we are actually going up. Maybe this fail. Then anything like this, I'll buy to this side. So this will be my buy zone. So that's it for BTC USD. So, and if anything come up, I'll keep you guys posted, and um, I'll pay attention. I'll be observing. If anything come up, I'll still update it on my page or on my Telegram page. So whichever one, or my TikTok. So that's it for today's analysis. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be glad to respond to your question. So see you guys in another video. Bye for now.